So what we got going on today, let's see if I'm too close. Make sure that this is not too close to me in the face. We got a home workout for today. If you notice the new do, I'm trying out something different. Let me know what you think in the comments. Yeah, so the private gym that we go to currently is under construction. Not the gym itself, but the driveway. The guy that owns that gym, it's basically a second home for him, and half of the house is for his family. The other half is for a gym, and he lets a select few of us come over to use it. Beautiful, beautiful deal that we have with that. But because he's getting the pavement redone because it started to crack, the first job was bad. We don't have the gym for 2 to 3 weeks. Week 1, we were at New York celebrating my buddy John's wedding. He got married, praise God. He's having a great time somewhere in, I think, St. Lucia. I think that's where he is, in the honeymoon. But we're back now in North Carolina, in the Western North Carolina region. And we have about 2 more weeks until we can use the gym. So this is gonna be week 1 of home workouts. I'm gonna try to make this into a series. Guys, don't just quit on your goals when things like this happen. So many of us like, oh, well, my gym, it's closed, or oh, like the road to my gym is closed. Find a way, get creative, find a way. What happens when COVID ever happens? God forbid if COVID and the lockdowns happen again, what are you gonna do this time? You guys just gonna get fat again? No, come on, get creative. God bless you with a beautiful mind, use it. And that being said, I'll show you some ideas along the way for these home workouts to help you with that creativity, get some workouts. My goal is to keep the size I have currently, get a little bit leaner. I did put on some weight during the vacation. Not a lot, but I enjoyed myself. I'm all about balance. So I'll show you today's upper body workout, today's upper body, and we'll get into it. I'm gonna be playing with the vest, weighted ball, some bands, some push-ups, and you'll get to see it. All right, fam. My hair didn't look too great in there. Like I said, I'm trying this thing. It's called a French crop. I think the kids have been rocking it. Mine's a little bit thin, and my hair is thinning recently. So I've been trying out new styles. Again, let me know what you think. Eventually, me and my wife are gonna save up money for a hair transplant, but until that can happen, I gotta do what I gotta do, But yeah, I'm not really sure how heavy this guy goes up to. Not positive. Pretty sure he goes up pretty heavy though. That's a problem with home workouts, man. You do home workouts, you can't lift as much unless you have the equipment. And unfortunately, me and Nicole are not in the space to be buying a bunch of equipment right now. All right. This thing has so much cobwebs over it, it's not even funny. Hopefully I don't have a reaction. Okay. Woo. All right, I might have to have my wife help me out here. All right, fam. Marked out my space, so I'm in the frame. First on deck is push-ups with a weighted vest. At a deficit, so I gotta grab the deficit. So right here, I'm gonna be Mochis. Hey, babies. Let's lower this a little bit. Okay, well, that clearly wasn't on tight. Now we're here. I think it's zoomed in too much, right? Oh, now it's zoomed in. Because I'm slightly autistic and I don't know how to put on a weighted vest, I don't mean to cause any offense if some of y'all are autistic or you have family members that are autistic. I have family members that are autistic. Anyways, moving forward, I can't do this by myself, so wifey is going to help me out with this. We have 120 pounds on the vest, like I said, and I'm gonna finally get it rolling. Wife, please help me.
Let's go.
Okay, let me just get this set up.
Any day. All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't lift that, it's heavy. The 120-pound dumbbell that you're lifting. Yeah, but it's basically the equivalent of holding a dead body.
Very small dead body.
Yeah, like a you dead body, because that's how much you weigh right now. Okay, got it all set up. I gotta take this from you. So I found out the best way to put this on is to just loop it over like that. All a bunch of cobwebs are in my hair. My dog is just staring at me like, what the heck are you doing? That feels better.
Got it.
I don't know what you did, so I can't replicate it this time, but anyways, you have your workout written?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, she doesn't have her workout written, ladies and gentlemen. So we have, how's my hair looking, by the way? Like I said, I'm getting used to this haircut, guys. All right, cool. So we have deficit weighted push-ups. We got 120 pounds. I said 70 pounds, but again, for the record, I just put on 120. Each one of these guys is 5 pounds. For 3 times and as many reps as possible. So we'll see how many I can get. I'm gonna assume we'll probably get around like 12 to 20 each time. We got weighted vest row to press. So I'm actually gonna take this off and row it and then press it. So as many reps as possible. Weighted vest upright row. I'm actually gonna take some weight off of this and just do an upright row. Single arm, I actually meant to say single arm upright row. That should be interesting with 70 pounds. Banded floor tricep extensions. That one I'm positive not a single one of you have seen before unless you're into calisthenics. It's basically like doing like a machine tricep extension but off the ground with a band. Single arm kettlebell rope curls. It's basically just taking a kettlebell, throwing a rope in it, and then doing a hammer curl with it. And then weighted vest face pull. I'm just gonna literally take this thing, bend over, and do a face pull with it. See, you can get creative. All right, let's finally get into it. Heck yeah. Weighted push-ups, here we go. I've been trying to do them on my fists lately just to strengthen my knuckles. You always gotta be combat ready, right? I'm gonna be at a slight diagonal, so I'm not gonna be fully pronated. I'm actually gonna have a slight diagonal with my hand placement. Gotta let my fists get used to the pain. Wow, that sucks in your fist. Oof. All right, I'm gonna go back to regular hands. Oh. Whew. All right. 20. If you see me playing with my mouth, I got a little zen. And listen, guys, I've never been one to take really any substances other than caffeine. What? I was diagnosed in 2nd grade with ADHD. My parents said, no, he doesn't. Yeah, I do. But back then, and even now, it's super common to just pump kids, adults full of medication and drugs. And they were scared that I was gonna lose my creativity, ingenuity. So I'm thankful that they didn't put me on anything, but it also made studying and focusing very hard for me, especially being in a very competitive school. I mean, in high school, our top 10, they all had like an average of about 98 to 100. Let's put it that way. The top, I think our valedictorian had 110 or 112 GPA. Number 2 had 105 GPA. But all that being said, I found that nicotine actually really helps with, you know, just basically focusing a lot. It helps me, for lack of better words, silence the voices in my head. So distracted all the time. And it helps a lot. So I know the only like downside behind with the pouches is that it doesn't dip. I would never do dip. The pouches is that it can actually, it's addicting, and it can regress your gum line. So I just got to be regimented with it. I don't do it all the time. I just do it whenever I need to focus. Like, so right now I'm doing a YouTube and I'm doing my workout. I need to focus. I'm doing 2 things at once. Or if I'm doing a lot of work, that's only when I do those things. I don't just do it on an average, on a daily basis. You know, I don't pop it like with my morning coffee. But anyways, all right, I think it's been about over a minute now. Give it a couple more seconds. There's other things that help you focus too. I found out recently that magnesium glycinate, I believe 500 milligrams, even upward to 3 grams is really beneficial for people with ADHD. Helps you calm down but focus. It gives you that cool energy, that chilled out energy. Very similar to L-theanine. But nicotine helps a lot. I mean, there's a reason why so many people are on it. It's unfortunate that people smoke and do things, you know, that will hurt themselves. But as long as I'm regimented, I'm not afraid I'm gonna get addictive. I'm gonna get addicted to it. But anyways, let's get into it. Next set. I got 20 this pass. I'm gonna go a little wider, get a little more of a stretch in my chest. All right, that's my 2 sets. On to the next thing. Rows to presses. I'm gonna write down on my notes here that I got 20 reps the first time. I believe 15 to 17, I forget exactly how much. It's important to give yourself a range. Oh, looks like I got 1 more set. Dang it. All right, so then the last set I'm gonna do a close grip. Let's get a little something different. As you can see, I started with standard grip with fists. Sucked for like 6 reps. I switched to regular. Now I'm gonna do, and I did wide. Now I'm gonna do close grip. So give it like another minute. Wifey doing her workout over there. I'm getting creative. All right. Wifey's in the frame. Oh, I guess she's not in the frame. I want you in the frame, babes. I want you to go do more work. Yeah, I don't think that it's supposed to be behind me. The strap? Kind of a weird design. I'm all done with the weighted vest portion, at least wearing it. Okay. All right, guys, hope you can hear me over the music. We got rows to presses. I just came up with this. It's an actual exercise, but I've never done it with a vest. Oh. F3. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. Close grip, I got like, I think 12, 13 reps for the weighted vest. This is a little awkward because the rows is a little too easy and the press is on the harder side. But like I said, just gotta do what you gotta do, right? All right, let's get into it. That press sucks. So awkward. Uh, 120, not bad. Got 20 reps again. All right, fam, we got upright rows with the vest. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of stuff with the vest because we don't have much. All we have is this, 100-pound strongman ball or a slam ball. I'm not sure if it's a strongman ball or a slam ball because I lent my 50-pound slam ball, quote unquote slam ball, to my buddy who was getting ready for the army, and he threw it up for the, the ball throw test, and it exploded everywhere. So pretty sure if it's a slam ball, it wouldn't explode. But got that and some bands and just me really. I might try to do pull-ups later. Huh? Oh yeah, we have a kettlebell. We have a 25-pound kettlebell over there. But yeah, all right, upright rows. I'm gonna stick you guys on my waist here because I took my shirt off. Don't mind me if I look a little chubby right now. I think I look chubby at least. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. It's a good lateral raise trap and front delt exercise. And core. I'm in the garage now. I swear we're not as messy as this usually, but our garage is definitely needing some work. In our front of our house where you see all the garbage. That isn't garbage, that's leaves. But anyways, it's raining a little bit right now. Baby boy trying to take shelter. I just upright rows, finished my set, ended up doing both hands because 120 pounds for a single arm is really, really nuts. Now I'm gonna be doing the tricep extension with the band. These are great, but it's very advanced, so if you can't do like a close grip push-up, I wouldn't even try to do these because this is a whole lot of extension and a lot of pretty rough on the elbows. So I'm gonna show you from a distance so I don't get the camera wet. Alright guys, I got 3 more exercises. Workout's taking me about an hour. I'm only working out 3 times a week, so my workouts tend to be a little bit more than an hour now because I am only working out 3 times a week. We're doing face pulls with the weighted vest. I'm standing on the cooler because the weighted vest, the way I'm holding it, it needs a lot more room for me to get the stretch. So I'm standing on top of the cooler, not just to be a brajol. To be what?
Extra.
Not to be extra, but so I can actually work out effectively. All right, into the hip you guys go. Hopefully you don't hear sounds that you shouldn't hear. Just 2 more exercises. We got the kettlebell rope curls. I might just skip the last workout. I think I got plenty in. See you in the next one.